more rebounds and more points in the paint than Charlotte, you would have been extremely happy.
Yeah, I would have told you you're lying. We really responded from the way that Southern Miss handled us in the paint. And I'm not sure we played with as much physicality tonight that would have even overcome the effort Sunday by Southern Miss. They're just so good in the interior. But Charlotte is as well, and Charlotte's really good. They have those couple shooters that complement their two bigs, and Clayton and Thorne have some athletic wings, some skilled wings. And then Pierre Henry is ridiculous. He's a terrific player. He came in here and had 2 turnovers, playing all those minutes with us, trying to pressure him as much as possible, trying to wear him down, one of the keys to the game. And he has 2 turnovers and 20 points. Really good player. Overall, we were able to overcome, a very average offensive performance, which is fine. We'll take that. That since September, we've talked about how that needs to be our identity. Where we don't shoot the ball well, uncharacteristically had 14 turnovers, but we were really good defensively, and that's as good as it gets for us on the glass, just to hold serve against a team who's tremendous on the glass every night.
What was the secret this week to maybe get the physicality up from what it was Sunday?
More than anything, honestly, I just think it was mental. Just our guys watching film and learning what lost us, what single-handedly lost us the game on Sunday. And Southern Miss could have done some other things better as well. I don't want to say if we rebounded that well tonight, we would have beat, Sunday, we would have beat Southern Miss. That's a whole other conversation. Back to Charlotte, I just think that our guys responded the right way mentally, taking the challenge that we've got to get better in that area. Physically, we did some stuff in practice. Guys were very physical against each other. Really competitive couple practices. We picked it up a notch in that regard, and I thought overall it carried over. Unfortunately, Mike didn't. He wasn't able to finish the second 20 minutes, but Gibby Talbot and Isaiah Maxey did a really good job, even when they didn't rebound the ball, making sure Thorne and Clayton were blocked out, allowing our wings and guards to rebound down and help them out.
Without Kaiser, Gibby looked like he really frustrated their bigs some in the second half. What was it that he was doing that was frustrating those guys?
I'm not sure how frustrated they were, but I can tell you, if Gibby was on the floor, he was playing physical. That's what he does. He's like a football player, and we love that about him. When we recruited Gibby, we loved his physical toughness more than anything. He loves contact. He's very, very different from everyone else on our team in that regard. Those minutes helped him gain a little bit more experience, and as he gains more experience, he'll be even more productive for us.
What did the officials tell you with Mike on that play before the half?
I was told that a part of his arm, I guess, made contact with one of Charlotte's players' heads, and so it was an automatic flagrant 2. I didn't get a chance to see it yet, and I guess we'll find out from the league office sometime in the next, 12 hours, tonight or tomorrow morning, in terms of his availability on Saturday. I guess right now we should prepare for him not playing on Saturday because of either league rules or NCAA rules. I can't keep it all straight.
Did you talk to him at halftime? I know it's
No.
that he's playing aggressive, but what can you say to him in the future for that?
I moved on. We just moved on. We said, Mike, you're done for the game. We love you. Everyone else has got to step up. We've got to step up. Gibby, you got to be ready, and Zeke, you got to be ready. And those guys accepted the challenge, and they were very good. They were very good for us for 20 minutes, and again with the help of our guards.
How good was Alex in the paint? Just
tremendous,
muscling off defenders left and right.
Yeah, he's just got that ability. While he's in the middle of those 2 steps, and while he's got his head up too, seeing his teammates on the perimeter, when he's got a crease, he's good at taking contact and getting a really good look up on the rim. I thought he missed 3 or 4 early that really had a chance. I mean, he could have had a phenomenal night. He still had a very, very good night, of course.
You may not be able to hear him like I can on the sideline, but every team y'all play, every time Alex drives to the hole, they say travel, travel, travel.
Right.
Does it look like it to you, or is it just his long strides?
It looks beautiful to me, especially when he finishes.
Does it surprise you that they're all yelling for it?
No, heck, we're begging for calls as well as a staff. We find different things. I think every time Willie Clayton caught it tonight in the paint, we were yelling "Traveler" 3 seconds.
Coach, Speedy Smith has stepped up really big since Raheem went down.
Yes.
He had 13 tonight, 13 assists tonight. What can you say about Speedy, just the way he stepped up and taken a leadership role since Appleby went down?
Well, a couple things. First of all, he's gotten more minutes with Raheem being out. There's one less guard in the rotation, so all of our guys are getting more minutes. The second thing I told Dave on the post-game radio is that Speedy was banged up early in the season, and we talked about it in a few post games where he had a groin, he had a hamstring. He still has severe tendonitis. He has to come out of the game, in fact, at one point tonight because his knees were hurting so bad. That said, as he's gotten closer to 100%, he's it's allowed him to practice a little bit harder, a little bit longer. He's just gotten in better shape, and so now. He's that much better in transition. When he gets that outlet now, he's 100 miles an hour from the second he's got the ball, and he's able to sustain how hard he's playing for longer stretches.
When Charlotte had an 18-7 lead, y'all went on one of your patented runs that you always seem to do every game. Defensive pressure was key in my mind.
Yeah.
What did you see from that? And obviously with the 24 turnovers, you're doing something right in your press and defense.
Yeah, we rotated off double teams a little bit better there in the second half. And midway through the first half, we had a couple situations where we just didn't do our job early in the game. Had some good traps, but just didn't rotate, allowed open shooters, allowed open drives. And we also started denying passes a little bit better on the perimeter, especially when it was going to Pierre Henry. We were trying to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible. Our guys did a really good job on the perimeter. We played with a ton of energy, especially probably the first 15 minutes of the second half, defensively and on the glass. I thought we were really good.